Hey, Boomers. Brian Tong here from Boomerlife.net. Got a little blog today. We're going to talk about cognitive decline, something that we all dread, but something that can have a devastating effect on our retirement income. Many of us manage our own savings and retirement funds, at least to some extent. I know I do. This is combined with the fact that many of us will experience some level of cognitive decline as we get older, and that's a recipe for problems, many of which will not be detected by spouses or family. A recent article in the Wall Street Journal pointed out some of the steps we can take to prepare for any problems in the future. In addition, some of the bigger companies that have do-it-yourself investment venues like Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab are strengthening ways in which signs of decline can be detected. They have ways to check for a client's difficulty navigating security protocols or the need for frequent password resets. In such cases, designated family members might be informed. Some also check client recordings for keywords such as dementia and confused. And this is important because as boomers, we now control, and that's those of us between 57 and 75, we now own more than half of the estimated $50 trillion in U.S. household financial assets. And roughly 6.5 million of that is in do-it-yourself funds, mostly with Vanguard, Schwab, Fidelity, and TD Ameritrade. In the next 10 years, nearly half of the oldest boomers face the likelihood of some cognitive impairment. And I know it's not something that anybody wants to face or even talk about. Statistically, the rates for cognitive decline and dementia rise from 12% for people from 70 to 74 to 45% for those from 80 to 84, according to research from Boston College. Even mild decline can erode financial capacity. And according to a Harvard study, financial skills peak at the age of 53, and without mechanisms in place to protect against decline, disaster awaits. According to Vanguard, 70% of instances where cognitive decline is flagged occur without evidence of fraud or elder abuse. Unfortunately, there's no one-size-fits-all plan to deal with this. People's family situations, estate size, and complexity all varies. Some people may distrust their own children. Believe me, that's very common, which complicates a power of attorney situation. Since February of 2018, brokerage firms have been asking customers to designate a trusted contact who can be notified of possible problems, but not everyone complies. Other firms will step in and stop transactions if fraud is expected. Unfortunately, this is a dark topic that most people are uncomfortable discussing. In my practice, when I'm infrequently asked to do a will or power of attorney for an older person, I always inquire as to whether they have their assets protected by someone without an interest in their money. Trusts are a good way to accomplish this if there's someone you can trust. Many people are in denial and don't want to do anything about it. There are simple tests found online that you can take in order to assess your cognitive levels if you suspect that you might be slipping. And you can keep these private, obviously, until problems appear. There's also apps that can help, such as EverSafe, that is offered by Fidelity and Raymond James, and SyncUp Drive through T-Mobile. Most advisors recommend simplifying your portfolio before problems arise and keeping a log of all investments and obligations to make sure your bills are being paid. You can also hire a financial planner or registered investment advisor for money management help. These people, if they are fiduciary certified, they're legally obligated to do what is in your best interest. And it certainly wouldn't hurt to talk to one, especially if you have substantial assets. That's it for today, boomers. Have a good one. Stay away from the COVID, and I'll see you on the other side.